Hi, Shalom. Today I'm reading Pumpkin Pie for Sigd, A Holiday Tale by Tzivia, Macleod, illustrated by Denis Damanti. Can we make a pumpkin pie? I asked my father. It's my first Thanksgiving since we moved to Israel from America. But Thanksgiving isn't a holiday here. Instead, my new friend Orly has invited me to celebrate Sigd with her family. It's a Jewish holiday from Ethiopia, where she was born. I want to help make Orly's holiday special, but I keep thinking about Thanksgiving. Turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and family, especially my baby cousin, Oliver, who's so far away. Can it really be Thanksgiving so far from home? I don't know, Maddie. My father says, "Where will we get a pumpkin?" "What's a pumpkin?" Orly asks. "Oh," she says, adding a dash of color to my drawing. Then I have an idea. We take our pumpkin pictures to Miss Ivanova next door. Her family came here from Ukraine, and she's always trying to give us fruits and vegetables. We don't speak Russian, and she doesn't speak Hebrew or English, but our pictures are good enough. "Oh," Miss Ivanova exclaims. She runs inside and comes back with buttersquash. My father asks, "That could work. We'll just have to bake it for a while. First, to soften it up, while the squash bakes, we find a recipe. When the squash is ready, I mash it up with eggs, and Orly sprinkles in cinnamon. Then the recipe says to put in evaporated milk. Israel has almost everything we're used to, but I don't think they have evaporated milk here," my father says a little sadly. Orly just shrugs. "But I still want to try." The pumpkin picture worked with Mrs. Ivanova, and I know someone else who might be able to help. Mr. Tadan answers the door slowly. His family just moved here from India. Orly and I hold up our new pictures. He puzzles over them, then shuffles inside and comes back with coconut cream. My father asks, "Sure, that could work." Orly stirs the coconut cream into the squash. We use for crusts. My father asks, "Leave it to us," I say. Miss Calderon from Mexico scratches her head when she sees our pictures. Then her face lights up. "Aha," she says. She darts inside and returns with something warm all wrapped up. "Tortillas," says my father. Maybe this will work after all. Our pie is ready just in time for Orly's party. Later, at Orly's apartment, we hand her mother the pie. She smiles and says, "Melkam Bal." "That means happy holiday," says Orly. Orly leads me through the crowd, stopping to kiss a few people. While she looks for a spot where we can sit, suddenly everyone gets up to greet a man in robes as white as coconut cream. "Who's the man carrying the umbrella?" I whispered to him. "He's a kiss." She whispered back, "A rabbi." Everyone goes quiet as the kiss stands up and says a blessing. Then they're all crowding around the table, taking food and laughing, just like my aunts and uncles and cousins used to do on Thanksgiving, piling their plates high. "Save room for dessert," they joked, patting their bellies. Aunt Leora cried at the airport when we all said goodbye. And today, we're having Thanksgiving apart. I wonder if my baby cousin Oliver knows how to walk yet. Orly points to something orange that looks a little like our mashed up squash. It's called misarwot, says she says, spicy lentil stew, extra good for Sigd. Orly hands me a giant bubbly pancake injera. She dips hers in the stew and gobbles it up. You eat with your hands? But when I take a bite, instead of being sweet like a pancake, the injera is sour. Not like lemon, but like cheese. Interesting, I say. I put it down when Orly isn't looking. It's nothing like turkey and wild rice and cranberry sauce. Nothing here tastes like Thanksgiving. Sometimes America feels very far away. Then I remember, want to try the pie, I ask? Before I can stop her, Orly grabs a spoon, scoops some out, and pops it into her mouth. Sweet, she says. In a surprise, I scoop some too. I close my eyes and there it is, the taste of home right here in Israel. I can't help smiling. When I open my eyes, I see that Orly has quietly put her plate down. She's taking a sip of water. Interesting, she says politely. I start to giggle. She does too. Orly brings me over to the kiss and introduces me to him. This is my friend Maddie from America. Today is her holiday too, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, he says. He smiles. In Ethiopia, on Sigd, we used to pray to return to Jerusalem, to Israel. And now, Jews from all over the world are here together, giving thanks. And kiss hands use each a piece of crumbly bread, double, he says. Bread from the holiday, our holiday and yours. The bread is warm, tastes a little of honey. Melkam Bahal, says Orly. Happy holiday, happy Thanksgiving, I say back. And suddenly, it really does feel like Thanksgiving, a special Thanksgiving with my favorite flavors, the family I love, and some new friends.